What's up, guys? It's Mbirchy. Welcome to the first of the daily uploads. I'm going to be uploading, like I say, every single day. We said it on Twitter, which means that we have to stick to it, lads. It's like a signed agreement, you might say. Signature on there. It's banging. So today's video, if you haven't noticed by the title, of course, is going to be about the 4-2-3-1 formation. So that doesn't mean that you have to start off with a 4-2-3-1 formation. I'll switch it around in-game. We're actually coming up against a subscriber, I think, who had the 4-2-3-1 formation as well. Perhaps he was taking tips from a stream or something like that, because I did actually stream with this exact team. We've got K-Tot in right attacking mid. He's got 99 stamina. That's like the only reason I've bought him. A lot of these Bundesliga lads are actually pretty insane, but the problem is, seeing as the requirements for FUT champions were the Bundesliga and La Liga, now that they're no longer required for the upcoming weekend league, they've dropped in price big time. So every single player that I'm trying to sell right now, which I think I might just leave in the end, perhaps they'll go up in price at some point. I doubt it though, but I've lost so much coins off all of these players, which I want to now get rid of. But Andre Hahn, if you weren't watching the streams, of course, like Andre Hahn in the streams was banging it every single game. So talking about the 4-2-3-1 formation, of course. Now, the reason why I've switched from the 4-3-1-2 to the 4-2-3-1 is, first of all, most people do use the 4-1-2-1-2 or the 4-3-1-2. And using the 4-2-3-1 with the cams, it allows you to dominate that midfield. You have the extra midfielder, of course, which allows you to, of course, have a power in the midfield. You can afford to apply a bit more pressure because you've got that extra CDM. Whereas in the 4-3-1-2... you feel like if you maybe rush someone out, you know, you perhaps aren't going to get back in time or something like that. The midfield's not going to be covered, but you've always got that extra CDM, which means you can afford for your CDMs to be a bit more attacking-minded. So my other team, as you'll see in a minute, we've got quite attacking-minded CDMs. We've got Renato Sanchez as one of them, to be fair. High work rate. I don't know whether to switch chem style on him. With an engine, he seems like an absolute beast. And for some reason, his long shots, I was going to stick a Maestro on him, but I just thought, you know, get his pace absolutely banging. And then you can track back. Often what I do in this team is we get the CDMs, we sprint them back, and end up helping out with the defense. Now, Inaki Williams as well, another stupid OP player. He's already got 94 sprint speed. We slap a sniper on him, which means that as a striker, he's already got 94 sprint speed, like I say. He's tall, he's got strength, and then you can get him to 95 dribbling, 95 shooting or something like that. Lovely finish there. Not 95 shooting, but 95 finishing, which is absolutely insane. So we're just blitzing through every single game. And then, as you can see, yeah, we're using this team now with Inaki Williams, Griezmann, and so on. And we go into the daily knockout tournament. So the first team we come up against, it's got Jamie Vardy, you know, the standard BPL team. James Rodriguez, who we decided to play as the middle cam, scores. And then he just randomly disconnects. I don't know whether he turned off his Xbox or something like that. Nonetheless, we'll take the 1-0 win. We come up against Gabriel Jesus, who was 20k for like the first week or whatever. And then went down to like, I don't even know what he is now. He might be like lower than 10k. Absolutely banging player. But we've got Modric basically as the CDM, which enables him to come forward. We've got Hawk on him. And I don't know, it's just something about the 4-2-3-1. Like I say, because you're being covered by the other CDM, it's so good to have Modric, who does often come forward all the time. As you can see there, just look in the box there. He actually gets the deflection. Ben Yedder shooting. And Modric getting another goal because of a weird deflection there. A little bit of a strange one. Inaki Williams creating the threat. Not quite scoring it there. We get the ball. Alaba, who seems to be all over the place in terms of positioning. It can be a good thing. It can be a bad thing. Nonetheless, we get another win. We have a 1-0 win, I think, and a 3-0 win. An absolutely banging team, it's got to be said. Inaki Williams, nonetheless, cutting in. Griezmann tackled. Modric, once again, he just seems to be in the attacking position at the right time. It's absolutely banging. Griezmann doing a lovely little bit of skill. Gives it to Alaba. Shot blocked by James Rodriguez. Falls for Renato Sanchez. And like I say, he's got a banging long shot. I was thinking anyway of putting a Maestro on him, like I say. But an engine seems to work well for him. And then the final team, I think this is, in the final. Or it might be the semi. I think this is the final. But James Rodriguez playing it through. Inaki Williams blocked. Very fortunate there. Falls for Griezmann. Tucks it home. He has a ball with Gundogan. And we're just thinking, what's he going to do? He's got plenty of players on the counter. End up just going for the slide tackle, applying the pressure, of course. We get the ball to James Rodriguez. A little bit of LTRT dribbling. Wait for Renato Sanchez. And he scores once more. I really do think the word OP for a player is thrown around a lot. People saying, oh, he's OP, you know, random players are OP. But Renato Sanchez, this guy really is the definition of OP. Like, if you look at his strength stats, they're not even that good. And he somehow strengths off almost everyone on the game. It's just, it's so stupid. He's an absolute monster. And then with an engine, you can get him to like 88 sprint speed, really good dribbling as well. And the shooting stats as well. Another one which is a bit confusing because his shooting is just absolutely incredible. We do a little bit of tiki-taka football. Give it to Griezmann, of course. And that is GG. We win the daily knockout tournament. And I definitely recommend a 4-2-3-1. That is the squad that we're using, of course. Renato dropping in with Modric, Griezmann playing on left, attacking mid. So there we go, lads. That is the end of the episode. Of course, 4-2-3-1 formation seems to be working an absolute charm for me. If you want to see more of these types of videos, then make sure to hit 200 likes, lads. Subscribe if you're new around here. And comment down below as well what type of videos you might want me to make. Perhaps squad builders, what type of squad builders, and stuff like that. On the next Mbirchy episode, lads, I'll be seeing you. You little tears. Jeez, bro.